What's going on, guys? It's like 1 p.m. in Texas. You feel me? And I just want to touch base on, you know, you have to be dedicated and you have to be disciplined. Like we all talk about being dedicated and being disciplined and following your goals and chasing your dreams. All this broad talk. But if you look at the root of it, if you really look at the root of it, and this is why a lot of successful people say you need to get in the gym and you need to stay fit and you need to, push heavy weights or do any type of working out, whether it's you're going to the gym, whether it's you're a runner, whether it's you're a swimmer, whether you're boxing, whether if you're powerlifting, even if you're cutting wood every day, just for the benefit, because there's going to be days where you do not want to go work out. There's going to be days where you may not have gotten enough calories, to feel big in the gym. There's going to be days where you didn't work the 12-hour shifts out there in the oil field, busting your ass, working all day, trying to make ends meet, and you do not want to go. And I had one of those days yesterday. My grandmother, she's been in the hospital for around 3 to 4 months, and seeing that, I realized that, you have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep striving to be better. And it's easy to do those things when everything is going how you want it. It's easy to have it's easy to have motivation and to be consistent when you're winning. But what about when life is beating your ass? What about when you're trying to make ends meet? You got rent coming up. You got this bill coming up. Your fucking tire goes flat. You're debating on, do I spend this $40 and get some food, or do I put $40 in my tank to go to work? Like, that's real life situations. Like I said yesterday, I went to the gym and I've been hanging out with my grandma. She's been in rehab finally now. And my mom came down from Houston, Texas, and we've been kicking it. We was chilling, and I didn't eat that much that day. And quite honestly, I haven't had a big appetite. But I left my mom and my grandma. And, my mom told me, text me when you make it home. And I said, bet. As I was finna head home, something dawned on me. And I was like, man, today I supposed to hit chest and shoulders. Excuse me. I'm like, man, I'm supposed to hit chest and shoulders today. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not in that mood. I'm not feeling strong. I'm not feeling it. Something told me in my mind. I don't know what it was. But I turned the car around and I went to the gym. I turned the car around, went to the gym, and then I was in the parking lot. I'm outside Planet Fitness. Kid you not, I'm outside Planet Fitness, and I turned on some motherfucking what's it called? Trapped. Yeah, Trapped. Oh, that's that old school rock, man. Man, turn on some Trap, and I had to build myself up. I went into the gym, and when I tell y'all not, I kid you not, bro. That was probably one of the best shoulders and chest exercise day that I've ever had. Like, everything, the weight was just moving. I was really dialed in. I didn't even had headphones on, and I was just locked in, just dialed in. And after I got done with that workout, I'm hurting, a little bit sore. You feel me? I'm sore right now. But after the workout, I was like, man, I'm glad that I came, because you have to stack those small wins. You have to stack those small days, regardless of how you're feeling, regardless of what's going on in your life. Stay true to the goal and keep stacking those skills. It's you can't build something in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day. You can't even build an amazing physique in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe not even a year, 2 to 3 years. You cannot do it. You have to take it day by day. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have long-term goals, but you can write those long-term goals, but then you have to operate day by day in certain habits and certain systems that you create. You are a victim to your systems, because guess what? If you do not have any systems, if you do not have enough structure, guess what? You cannot be consistent. You won't be consistent. Are you telling me that, let's say someone is a CEO and he's making $30 million a year. He's running a company that has over 400 to 500 employees. Do you honestly think that they just wake up out of bed and be like, oh, well, I'm going to do this today, and I feel like doing this, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. They already have their day planned. They know exactly what they're going to do for the day. They know exactly what they're going to do for the hour. They know exactly what they're going to do for the end of the week. Now, problems may pop up and occur, and things may have to be pushed back and, pushed back or held back. But at the same time, they have a priority, and they know what task needs to be done, and we have to do it or the company will fail. If you're not operating on that type of frequency, how could you even try to beat someone like that? Because they are already beating you. They already beat you before you woke up. You can't even make your bed in the morning. You can't even stick to one thing. You keep jumping from ship to ship, thinking, hoping that the grass is greener, when the problem and the reality is the problem is you. It's you. Once you hold yourself accountable, once you understand, hey, in order for this to work, I need to write down what I want out of life. I need to stop listening to other people. I need to stop listening to people who I don't want to be like. I need to start taking notes from people who are winners. That's what it's going to take. That is what it's going to take. Doing it day in and day out, and you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to overdo it. Do the things that need to be done, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on, no matter if your girl broke up with you. It does not matter. None of those things matter. Life does not care. And get the work done. Get the work done. You can do it. You can do it. But you have to hold yourself accountable. And a lot of people, that's why people pay coaches and mentors, or even listen to older people, because they hold you accountable. That's why it's smart to be around, have a strong friend group, to where maybe you are having an off day. Maybe you are feeling depressed. Maybe you are feeling down. But if you're around wolves, guess what? They're going to motivate you to get the job done, to get it done. You might have not went to the gym, but your bro was like, hey, man, forget that. Forget her. Yeah, she left you, bro. So what? So what? Let's go crank out these 20 pull-ups. Yeah. Let's go crank them out. Let's hit this 10 reps. 10 reps of barbell curl, man. Heavy weight. Squeeze. Let's knock out these push-ups. That's what it takes, man. That's what it takes. So if you're watching this video, bro, just know I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you. And I think my goal here now is just to hold myself accountable, and then also inspire people to hold themselves accountable and just preach that word. Because a lot of times we get just so caught up in life that it's just chaos. And in order to, in order to not have chaos, you need to plan out your life. You need to plan out the things that you want. You need to plan out how you want your day to go, and set up systems and structure those things. That way you can't get off track. It's almost like having a messy house. You ever been to somebody's house and it's just super messy? You're like, man, you don't even know what to think. Well, in order to not have a cluttered house, what is the solution? Clean the house up. Now it's more space. Now you can think. Now you can see. Now you can see it. Instead of having all this junk. When you have so much junk and clutter, you can't even think. Therefore, you're not even thinking logically. You're not even thinking rationally. Think about that. You won't even come up with a positive solution because you're already operating in a negative mindset, a negative frequency. So therefore, do the opposite. Plan out your day. Fix your eating. Maybe you need to do more cardio. Maybe you need to eat more. So many other things. Maybe you need to go to church more. You can fix your life. You can change your life. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very hard. But that's what life's about. Comment down below what y'all feel about the video. It's your boy X. I'm going. I'm out. Much love. Peace and love, brother.